Contestant scheduled for one more. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, the Undertaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 14th straight time, the Undertaker heads into battle at SummerSlam.
You cannot explain the feeling you get when you sit in an arena. I don't know if it translates at home on TV, I'm not sure, but when this man comes out, when the dead man comes out here, it's spine chilling, man. You get goosebumps.
The Undertaker has vowed that the RKO will rest in peace here tonight at SummerSlam.
Randy Orton right now. What are you thinking? What are you thinking if you're Orton? I mean, the Undertaker knows that Orton feels he himself is the legend killer.
Well, this is a rematch from WrestleMania. The Undertaker not allowing Randy Orton to reach his destiny at WrestleMania. Orton hoping that he'll reach his destiny here tonight at SummerSlam.
Well, it's not going to be easy. And that's no secret.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 240 pounds, the legend killer,
Randy Orton says that WrestleMania 21 was supposed to be his night, but fate intervened. So tonight, he claims he needs to beat The Undertaker.
And I agree with Orton 100%. This is a must-win situation for Randy if he wants to solidify himself as the true legend killer. If he can take down the dead man, I'll tell you what, he'd be a legend killer in my eyes.
Randy Orton said this past Thursday night on SmackDown that his destiny is to beat The Undertaker. That tonight at SummerSlam, Orton will spit in the face of The Undertaker's legacy.
And the dead man looks to be, I mean, he's focused, man. He's real. Look at those eyes. I've been in there with that guy. I know what it's like to be across the ring from him. It's terrifying.
And who will ever forget last year at SummerSlam? Randy Orton defeating Chris Benoit to become the youngest World Heavyweight Champion in history.
Here we go.
Tonight, he faces The Undertaker. And Randy Orton going to take a little bit of time before he locks up. Is that a good move?
Yeah, I personally don't see one problem with that. I agree with Orton on that. You know what? Wrestle your pace. Don't let the veteran, The Undertaker, dictate the pace.
Back in June, Randy Orton came to SmackDown from Raw in the draft lottery, and still stinging from his defeat at WrestleMania, Orton has made life miserable for The Undertaker. Twice, costing The Undertaker opportunities to battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. And there's the power of The Undertaker. course, power. And there is a slap. And you know what? Randy Orton deserved that.
Orton wanted to talk some smack and be disrespectful. He got chopped and slapped across the licks.
There's the speed. The speed of Randy Orton. Orton needs to utilize that speed to stay away from the Undertaker here in this matchup.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Undertaker makes up ground in that ring. He's, you know, he can be quick when he needs to be also. Ooh, missed one of those shots. Side headlock down by Orton.
And Orton been utilizing the side headlock a lot as of late. And Orton trying to wear the Undertaker down, center of the ring.
I'll tell you what, side headlock's a simple hold, but yet it can be excruciating painful. I mean, it's a very painful hold.
And there's the power again of the Undertaker. Back Orton, release the hold, cross the ring, big shoulder knocked down by the 300-pounder. Here's the last cover of the matchup, and a 2 count before Orton kicks out.
I mean, Orton giving up size to the Undertaker, as does everyone who faces the Dead Man. Now Dead Man with his own side headlock.
And not only do you give up size to the Undertaker, but the Undertaker very intimidating, loves to play the mind games. However, Thursday night on SmackDown, we saw that smile out of Orton after he suffered the choke slam. Perhaps Orton believing he's getting into the head of the Dead Man.
We're gonna find out.
Oh! Big shoulder knocked down again by the Undertaker. Up over the top of Orton. Orton went for the hip toss and he connected.
Nice hip toss. Oh, clothesline.
Orton begins to, walked into the boot. Again, the arrogance of it is Orton walked right into that straight boot by the Undertaker.
I think Orton wanted to go for a third move, and it's not often that many get peeled two moves off in a row against the Undertaker.
Undertaker realizing Orton's in trouble. Here's the cover. Second one of the matchup, this time rather gingerly. Orton, and now look at Undertaker as he hooks the arm now of Randy Orton.
He got that key lock on that arm as he had a cover. Orton's got to keep that other shoulder up there. Get pinned that way. And we've seen over time, the Undertaker can utilize submission. He knows submission.
And you actually hear Randy Orton as he's writhing in pain at the hands of the Phenom. You make a great point. Undertaker's not all about power. Very skilled, as you mentioned, in the submission hold. And now working on that shoulder of Randy Orton.
I mean, Undertaker he follows up his submission sometimes with great striking. He throws the hands very well, you know. Got that mixed martial arts style.
Now remember, Randy Orton 3 nights ago faced, I'll get to my point in a second. Undertaker looks like he's going old school. Randy Orton realizes it.
Trying to stop it. Orton's trying to hang on to that top rope. Well, he was trying to stop old school.
Undertaker going up for the top rope here. Referee Brian Hebner, great position, but this, look at Randy.
this!
Oh, wow! What an arm drag from the top rope.
How the hell did he do that?
Only toward a cover. He may have him here. Here's the cover, and Undertaker kicks out. Now remember, Undertaker's been working on that shoulder. Remember, Taz, 3 nights ago on SmackDown, Chris Benoit wore that shoulder of Randy Orton out for an entire matchup. Orton has only had 3 days to recover and apparently hasn't.
Very good point, Cole. Very good point. And that was a very physical match between Orton and Benoit. Ooh, what a right hand, another one. Look at this.
Randy Orton teeing off on the Undertaker. The straight right hands.
Yeah, they don't want to exchange blows with this man. Oh, my God.
And this is what you're talking about.
Look at Dead Man throw those hands.
There's no one that throws the rights and lefts like the Undertaker.
Watch this.
But one for good measure. That might have knocked Orton out.
That might have been a killing blow. Kidding me?
Wow.
Undertaker knows how to bring those hands.
Orton across the ring. Oh, there's a boot to the Undertaker. Randy Orton
played a little possum there.
And he walked into it that time. Did you see the boot almost implanting his soul on the jaw of Orton?
Here we go.
Covered by Undertaker again, and another near fall for the Dead Man.
And as Undertaker went for that cover, he initially grabbed that wrist, but he was going to armbar that arm again.
The Undertaker's so methodical in the ring. He wears his opponents down.
He has phenomenal pacing. His timing, the Undertaker, is phenomenal. That's so many years of big match experience, and that's something that Undertaker brings to the ring, man. Big match experience.
Here's the counter. This is with a clothesline. That is vintage. That is vintage Undertaker. Again, will roll Orton to his back. Here's the cover. Shoulders down. Orton spins the shoulder out. You talk about the Undertaker's experience, Taz, but hey, you can't discount the resume of Randy Orton and the legends that he has killed over the years.
Hey, I agree completely. This guy Orton, he's got a tremendous upside. Big
right hand. Remember, Orton's first match back since WrestleMania was that against the legend Kamala. Yeah, he made it almost look easy. Oh, and another right hand by Undertaker straight to the gut of Randy Orton.
Yeah, nice body shot right there. Knocking the man down with a body shot now, a straight boot to the face.
All physical. Completely physical from
I'll
the
tell you
Undertaker.
what, the referee's terrified of the
Well, that's the
Undertaker.
intimidation.
Oh, rightfully so. I mean, the Undertaker intimidates anybody in this ring, including me. I'll tell you that right now, and I mean it. Watch
Undertaker,
out!
with 300 pounds, a knee to the gut, and Orton to his knees. And Randy Orton is being taken to school here.
Well, Randy Orton is getting worn down by the Undertaker.
You know what? You want to be brash, you want to be cocky, you want to be arrogant, you want to come out here and run your mouth about the Undertaker? This is what's going to happen to you.
Picking his shots. The Undertaker just picked his shot right there.
You pick on the biggest dog in the yard, you're going to pay for it.
You get bit, right? That's what they say? Right.
Elbow by Undertaker to the jaw of Randy Orton as he again intimidating referee Brian Hebner.
Don't get in the referee. Don't get in the Undertaker's face there, ref. Relax.
Across the ring again. Into the turnbuckle.
Now what? Now what? Now!
Undertaker ducked out of the way, and Undertaker got caught up on the top rope. This could be the opening. That only needs a kick straight to the hamstring.
Tell you what, that might have been the best move Randy Orton's done in a WWE ring all year. That was smart on his part to get his body out of the way of the oncoming dead man.
And you know what? You take the Undertaker off his feet, you take all that power away.
And the sides.
There's a high elbow, caught Orton on the jaw.
Undertaker knows he's hurt here. He's like a wounded animal. He's injured.
Yeah, but it's been well documented what the Undertaker can do when he realizes he's hurt. Undertaker back into the ring. Randy Orton, oh
my God!
To the Undertaker. How quick was Orton?
He might get it! He might get
him in the face. There's a 2 count. And Undertaker at 2.5. Got his foot on the bottom rope. He's going to work on that left leg, the one that he took out moments ago.
Wow! I'll tell you what. Look at this! Look at this!
Oh. This is a viciousness out of Randy Orton we have not seen in a while.
Listen, like Orton or not, this guy had the wherewithal to follow up. He saw that leg across that bottom rope, and it was like a shark going after that blood and water. Boom, he went for it. That was smart.
And Randy Orton still working on that injured left knee of the Undertaker. Undertaker may have a serious problem here as Randy Orton drags the dead man toward that steel post in the corner. And this is not good.
Oh, it's not good at all. Undertaker's in trouble. Cole, look at this!
And you see there's a brace there wrapped around the knee of the Undertaker.
You see Undertaker cutting down the tree trunk here, chopping down that redwood. The giant, the Undertaker himself, is down. He's got one limb, one leg here.
And there's that arrogance, but again, as Orton starts to feel it and that cockiness grows, he becomes extremely hard to beat in the ring because Undertaker can't stand up here.
He can't. And that right there is big time for Randy Orton's offense.
Working on that knee, the hamstring again of the Undertaker. Randy Orton is brewing with confidence here.
With that straight boot, boom, right again back to the hamstring. The initial blow was to that hamstring when the Undertaker missed.
Yeah, when he got caught up on the top rope. And Randy Orton, listen to the Undertaker. It is not many times you'll hear the Undertaker in pain. Undertaker desperately trying to reverse this. What's he doing here?
He's trying to turn Orton, maybe hook a hole in submission to get Orton to break that leg lock he's got on there. Look at those kidney rolls there.
Oh, and there's a high elbow right to the nose, the bridge of the nose.
Now Orton's got, what's he got in mind? Pushing the ref, no respect for him either. Look at this!
Knee! Throw to the sternum, I believe. The inside one this time, and Undertaker kicked at it too.
I think Orton knew he wasn't going to get a win there. He's just forcing the Undertaker to kick out, exert more energy.
But you know what I was talking about earlier? The way that Orton, when he starts to feel it and that confidence grows, he's really unstoppable. Undertaker with the right hand to the gut of Randy Orton.
Be careful, if the dead man can put together some more punches here. Nice body shots.
An uppercut.
Beautiful uppercut.
And a straight boot to the face again. Again, hooks the inside leg, and Undertaker rolls the shoulder at it too. The dead man realizes he's got to get back to his feet. He needs to get to a vertical base, and he can't.
He's hurt, Cole, so you know it's hard. Hard to stand up. You got one leg. I don't know what kind of damage he's done with that knee.
Come on, back out of here. Let's go.
Quad, look at this.
Let's go.
Undertaker, we all know about the heart resilience of the Phenom. They're trying to battle back, but Orton working on that leg.
Not for nothing. How hungry is Orton? How hungry is Randy to get this victory?
Well, he called it a must-win. He said his career will be determined on what happens on this night at SummerSlam. Undertaker with that high elbow to the jaw. Really struggling to stand. Can't put any weight on that left leg.
Pressure. Now look at this. Can't even run. Look at him.
Slam by Orton. What power! A surprising power. Cover. Hooks the leg, kick out at 2.
Not often you see someone do a scoop power slam to the dem, and now look at this.
Shoulders down. Undertaker's got to roll the shoulder out.
Like he's going for the beginnings of a figure 4 leg lock. Look at that. Now leg lacing that leg a little bit. I thought he was going to overhook it.
Shoulders again. And Undertaker's leg really contorted in a
see his knee right
sort of way here. Look at the knee, the way that it's bent.
Bench the word you're looking for. Bent. You don't have to be a genius to figure out that hurts, obviously. Especially when Orton's been beating the hell out of
A human being's leg is not supposed to be twisted that way.
No, thank you.
Oh, Undertaker, he reversed it. Undertaker reversed it. He's got Orton in trouble here. Driving the knee into the mat.
Orton tried to stop it, but that patella of the kneecap patella of Orton driven into that mat. Kicked down right to that.
Now see Undertaker has targeted a body part. The knee of Randy Orton.
On a level playing field, Cole. That's what he's doing, man. I'm telling you.
That's the veteran. Ducks underneath the clothesline. Orton again goes for the bad knee. Undertaker in trouble. Orton strolls for the cover. And again working on that leg. And listen to the Undertaker.
What do we say?
Groaning at times in pain.
Earlier he's got that knee all twisted up again. Orton's got to just, his game plan needs to be just what he's doing. Here he goes again. Watch this. Look at this. Just uses the bottom rope to keep his ankle in place and then puts all his weight on his knee.
And Orton has a 5 count. And he's utilizing it. Oh, and again to the knee.
Got to do some internal damage to the ligament or cartilage in that knee here.
Listen to this. If he connects here, listen to the Undertaker. But he does it. Undertaker countered. He launched Orton out of the ring. Wow.
Well, that was, I don't know how that was pretty smart. Put his foot in the butt of Orton and kick him over the top rope, push him over the top rope.
Not many tricks the Undertaker hasn't seen or used over the years as he brings Orton back to his feet and drives Orton skull first off the steel steps.
But again, can the Undertaker follow up now? Look at this. We've seen this for years. He's got that head draped across that apron. He's got that bad leg though, Cole. He can't even climb the steps. There's only 3 steps.
Yeah, but his bad leg's the left one, and he utilizes the right one here. And there's the leg drop right across the throat.
Oh my God. Orton's got to be hurting. Got to be.
Undertaker rolls back into the ring. Both of these men.
Now, usually you'd see Undertaker follow up big time with some heavy offense.
Let's watch again. The bad leg is the left one.
Did he get height on his leg drop?
And he does.
Yeah, he does. He usually gets more height, but his leg's all screwed up.
Undertaker.
Now, earlier, Orton stopped old school.
But this is difficult when you can't walk on your left leg. How the hell is he going to do this?
I don't know. I'm not too sure about this. Let's see if Undertaker can pull it off.
Undertaker, he did pull it off. And then his knee buckled as he hit the mat. But he still delivered that shoulder blow to Randy Orton.
Yes, Undertaker knew he had to do some kind of a big, high-impact move. Uh-oh, look at this now. Hook the head in the
Face first.
I've seen Dead Man do that for quite a while now, driving his opponent face first.
Rolling Orton over. There's 2. He's got him. No, Orton at 2.5. Referee Brian Hebner in perfect position as Orton kicked out at 2.5.
Undertaker needs to try to follow up Orton. Orton might be knocked out a little bit on his feet here.
The pace of this match now, does it favor the Undertaker?
Absolutely it favors the Undertaker. It's slowed down, gives Taker time to recoup with that knee.
Orton walks into it. Undertaker's got him up on the shoulder.
Hold him up with that knee.
Snake eyes.
Look at the Dead Man.
What a counter. What a counter by Orton. See the look in the eyes of Randy Orton, literally stalking the Phenom here. You can hear the rumbling in the crowd, Taz. Orton is marking his territory.
Got that grip. Look at that.
Undertaker countered.
He went for it. Undertaker had that upper body strength to push him off.
That may be the moment that Orton needed to connect. He might not get another chance.
Might be going for this tombstone, but can he? What the hell? Are you kidding me?
He's going for the tombstone.
He reversed the tombstone.
He's going for the tombstone.
No way.
Undertaker reversed it.
Look at the power here.
Reversed it again.
He's got that.
Oh my God. What a neck breaker. Here's the cover.
He's got it.
And upset here. And Undertaker believe it.
Orton shocked. I thought he had him, Cole, I'm telling you.
Wow. What a sequence there.
What a match.
Randy Orton called this a must-win. Said he'll spit in the face of the legacy of The Undertaker. And Orton's given it all he has.
Vicious and violence with those forearm blows across the chest. Now what?
Orton back out to the apron. Undertaker's in trouble. Where's he going?
Go to the top or something. He's got something lined up the
Gonna
ropes.
climb the ropes here.
Undertaker's on Dream Street, Cole.
Undertaker doesn't know where he is.
Look at Orton. Watch Orton. Watch Randy Orton here.
Randy Orton, flying crossbody. Undertaker rolled through.
What the hell? Wait a minute.
And he's got him. He's got the hand around the
He's got him by the foot. He got him goozled. What goes up?
Shock slam. Shock slam.
The end is near, Cole.
Who the hell is?
What the hell is
Who the
that?
hell is this?
It's a fit.
What the hell is this?
Get him out of the... Wait, who's an old man or so? Who the hell?
Security in the ring. And
Get him out of the ring. Come on.
what's going on?
Easy. Who the hell is
Easy. Security trying to get this
God
guy.
happens. You don't want to do that. You never want to get, don't get over. Just sit there and enjoy the matches. Let's see now. Undertaker now going after, zoning in here. Zoning in for Randy Orton, and that's what he needs to do.
Well, he has to.
He had him up for that tombstone. I'm sorry. Oh,
An RKO! An RKO from out of nowhere!
He did it, Cole!
One, cover, 2, 3! Oh my God! Orton has done it! Orton has killed another legend!
The legend killer, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton with an RKO to The Undertaker!
He did it, Cole. I don't know how. I'm shocked. He pulled it off. Orton defeated the dead man.
I can't believe Randy Orton made good on his promise here tonight. What is this?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Look,
Undertaker doesn't, he was distracted by this guy, and the RKO was still.
What the hell's going on, Cole? What the hell is this? Wait a minute. Are you kidding?
You gotta be kidding me! That's Randy Orton's dad! That's Cowboy Bob Orton! What the hell is going on?
What the hell?
It was a damn ruse!
I'm speechless. They better get the hell out of Dodge. Tell you that right now.
I can't believe it! Undertaker was distracted and Orton delivered the RKO! What? It was Orton's dad, Cowboy Bob Orton. I can't believe this.